Hey guys, this is Gunner again. Yeah, I don't know why I like to take long breaks. Well, anyways, this is part 3 of Chasing the Wind, chapter 4, Repercussions, and chapter 5. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. Maybe when I'm finished with this chapter, I'll get it. Well, anyways, yeah, here's part 3. You waken from dreams of your childhood to a soft pressure resting against your chest and the cold in all 4 of your legs. That is the result of sleeping without a blanket over you. Without opening your eyes, your hoof searches for your blanket, and when you find it, you throw it over yourself. The immediate warmth over the heavenly blanket lulls you back into your state of semi-consciousness. It's not until a pair of hooves wrapped around you and lightly squeezed that you realize you're not alone and that the weight resting on your chest is a pony who is now nuzzling into your mane. In your mind's eye, it's the filly you fell for that kisses you gently on the lips without knowing you're awake. Taking a chance, you wrap your hooves around her back, and you gently squeeze her. Her hooves do the same. When she rests her head on the crook of your neck, her breath begins to tickle the fur on your chin. You let out a contented sigh, a smile making its way into your face. You lay there for goddess knows how long before you feel like actually waking up. What finally draws your mind back from the land of listlessness is a pair of warm lips being softly pressing up against yours. The kiss was quick, soft, and almost chaste, as what you can only imagine to be Scootaloo's lips part from yours. You can feel the heat of her breath on your lips as she speaks something that even in the morning silence is too quiet to hear. You manage to pry your eyes open and catch Scootaloo staring down at you. A soft smile adorns her face, all the way up to her eyes, and with her light blush, she wears it well. It's been years since you've actually seen her smile, and seen the specific one radiating on air or caring is something you've given up on long ago. Your stomach seems to do somersaults as you plant a gentle kiss on her nose. As soon as she realizes what you've done, the morning serenity is shattered. She cringes, forcefully pushing you out of your grasp and rolling off of you. Ah, dude, gross. You smell like shit. Go take a shower. And with that, she walks out of the room, leaving you completely confused yet again. You sigh, crawl out of bed, and mope your way to the bathroom. You slide the door closed as you stare yourself in the mirror. The light filtering in from the skylight above you draws long shadows across your face, exacerbating the worn look you currently wear. Fuck me, you mutter, feeling your stomach tie itself in knots. You can't believe that one little chicken joke from so many years ago somehow made you stupid enough to dare your friend to do what she did. Something you did hurt Scootaloo enough to put her in the state of mind. She doesn't deserve this. She was cool. She was so talented. You shake your head violently, trying to clear the image of her cutie mark from your mind, but all you succeed in doing was giving yourself a headache from your brain rattling around your thick skull. You sigh and step into the shower. Flicking on the tap, the water hits you like a cart full of bricks. Somehow it has managed to stay in liquid form, even though it feels like it should be flying forth from the shower head in a stream of icicles. Still, you stand in the water, hoping the chill that makes its way into your bones will wash away the guilt in your heart. As time passes, the heavy hits of the pressurized water raining down on you fade into the numbness that the cold has brought to your body. Though even when you start to lose feeling in the farthest tip of your hooves, a painful lump in the pit of your stomach persists. You're not sure how long you stand there, staring at the distorted reflection of yourself in the chrome relief surrounding the tap. But when a hoof pokes your shoulder, you nearly jump out of your skin. Move over, Scootaloo flatly says as you turn to look upon the mirror that has no sense of privacy. You sigh and take a step back out of the shower spray, and just as you are out of the way, she steps into the bath in front of you. Dear goddess, that's cold! She exclaims as soon as the water begins to wash over her. Her hoof quickly cranks on the tap, causing the water's temperature to slowly climb to a much more bearable point. Without so much as batting an eyelash, the orange mare squirts some soap into her hoof and begins to wash herself right in front of you. Though you're not sure why you're so surprised by this, you begin to climb out of the shower when Scootaloo speaks up again. Dude, you're not taking me out to lunch smelling like that, so get back in here and quit sulking. Huh? Ever since you started stalking me yesterday, it's been written all over your face. You want to be my cold friend, and I might just let you. You were pretty cool when you weren't trying to kill me. That last little quip set a fire in your stomach, setting you off. Scoots, you've been nothing but a mule since I met you yesterday. Your little trick nearly got me killed, and then you come back to my house bragging about it, and then I don't even know how to describe what happened last night. All I know is that it ruined something I've fantasized about for years. I thought you wanted... That's what you wanted, wasn't it? I ruined something that was supposed to be special for you, and now you come back to do that to me? You turn trotting towards the door. You win, Scootaloo. You made me feel worse about what I did to you in the past, and destroyed the only thing I've ever cared about you in the process. Just as you reached out and enveloped the doorknob in your magical aura, a wet hoof barely brushes across your shoulder, causing you to stop. It's now that you notice the silence that had taken up the room. I'm sorry. You barely hear it over the furious beating of your angered heart, but her voice, with its shattered bravado, draws your attention back toward the source of your anger. I think we're way past the point where that phrase fixes everything. You say, shaking your head to try to rid yourself of the emotions you have overtaken. You never imagined that you would be breaking your longtime friendship, and the pain in your heart doesn't make it any easier. It'd be better if you just went back to Manhattan. The words only made you feel worse, even though all your anger you still did want to work this out, but your mouth apparently worked faster than your mind. You couldn't manage to bring yourself to look at her as you walked out of the bathroom. You don't stop walking until you were deep within the Everfree, overlooking a raging river. The layers of stone that made up the cliff below you were mostly smooth. Carved out by Equestria's most powerful natural force. Nearly 100 feet below, you idly watched whitecaps and eddies. You felt nearly as carved out as the rock and stone below you must. And now, in the place that started it all, you wonder what it would be like to see the water rushing up towards you. Damn. Alright, the last chapter is called Post. Even though it might be another word for epilogue, but I don't know. Months later, a letter arrives with a return address from Manhattan. You recognize the untidy but feminine mouthwriting of the friend you thought that you'd never see again. For a moment, you considered not opening it, but that passes just as quickly. You've gone past what happened, and you hope she has too. Somehow, you've managed to keep a soft spot in your heart for the little filly you grew up with. With magical ease, you tear the end of the envelope off and slide a single sheet of folded paper out, beginning to read as soon as the text becomes visible. Hey, I can't even remember how many times I've tried to write this. I know you think I did all that on purpose. Well, I did. Not for the reason you thought. Let me start from the beginning. When I moved to Manhattan to go to uni, no pony else wanted to go with me. AB was still AJ and Mac at Sweet Apple Acres, and you know what happens with Sweetie's career. Fuck her. Sorry about that. All I got roomed up with none other than Diamond Tiara in the dorms. Don't ask why she wasn't living in some mansion or loft in town. She never told me. Needless to say, we still hate each other, but I couldn't help but to be around her, considering we lived together. I started planning a trip home for a little break, and one night, when Tia brought home her newest cult friend, I got thinking about you. When I pictured the perfect cult to date, I came up with you. You were cool, funny, nice, and strong. You were everything a cult was supposed to be. When Tia found out what I was planning, she started trying to talk to me about sex. I seriously think she was a horse with a W. Somehow, oh fuck, that was just so funny. I got the notion that it was commonplace for angry sex to be the best kind, and something that strengthened the bond between lovers. This is all so strange. Trying to write this out. I don't think I can keep going. Sweetie Belle gave me a couple of VIP passes to watch her show here in town. There are a couple of rooms backstage that we could talk in. Please, if you can forgive me, the show starts Friday night at 8. Give the guard at the back door the pass. I put in the letter, and he'll let you in. Even if you don't want to see me, you're welcome to come and see Sweetie perform. She's so awesome. I'll be waiting. Scoots. Go to her, dude. Just go to her. Azorus. Damn it, I already liked the story. Why can't I like it again? Clicks anyways. +1. What? 4 pony. And Scoots is dumb enough to listen to Tiara's advice. How did she get into a university? Isn't it obvious? She paid her way in, or she probably fucked the principal or some shit. Spades of Ace. Okay, now that's pretty sweet, even for Scootaloo. Agarwaen. Agarwaen's his reply to 4 pony. But she was right, just completely out of context. Angry sex can be awesome and meaningful, just not as your first time. And I'd say that Scoots isn't stupid, just naive. Also, you don't want to know how many dumb shits get into state schools here in the US. Nothing like laws preventing them from being denied. Yeah, I guess anybody can get into a college these days, even when they're drugged out retards. I'm a bit of a shut-in and too oblivious to many things. Probably explains why my college life is so dull. Somehow I can relate to this guy even though I'm not even in college. That was my high school life to a T. Actually, that was pretty much my high school life. I did sports in high school with all my Christian friends. We had grand old times, and yet I was always like, why are you guys so goddamn uptight? I believe I will eventually, and there'll probably be a bit more vanilla romance than this. Well, that was part 3 of Chasing the Wind. As you can see, angry sex is best sex. So, well, not just angry sex is best sex, but not for your first time. So, well, anyways, this is Jim Mullins 211 signing off. And also, in 3 days, it's my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Riley.